Hi, I'm the Catalogue Cat, Purview, and welcome to Data Skylab Studio. In this session, we're breaking down a question that comes up in nearly every data program. What is an Enterprise Data Catalogue? And how does Microsoft Purview help you build one?
First, we'll clarify the difference between a data catalog and an enterprise data catalog, and explain what enterprise really means in this context. A data catalog helps people find and understand what data exists. At its simplest, it could be a static Excel spreadsheet, listing datasets or data products, with columns describing the data, its owner, and where it comes from. The problem is that it relies on people keeping it updated, so information can quickly become incomplete or out of date. An enterprise data catalog goes much further. It connects data and metadata from across the organization with business context, ownership, lineage, data quality, and governance. This means users can do more than simply find data. They can understand what it means, assess whether they can trust it, identify who is responsible for it, and understand how to request access. That is what makes it enterprise. A connected, governed approach to helping people find and use the right data across the organization.
Think of an enterprise data catalogue like the Argos catalogue in the United Kingdom. In an Argos catalogue, every product is listed with details such as its name, description, price, and order number.
These details are what we call metadata information that describes the product. In the same way, an enterprise data catalog lists all the data products in an organization, like yours and mine. You might know a data product by another name, such as a data asset or data set. A data product is a simply grouping of curated, high-value, related data assets, such as tables from databases, files, reports, which are organized to serve a specific business purpose.
Just like Argos uses metadata to help customers find and understand products, our data catalogue uses metadata, such as data product names, descriptions, owners, and classifications to make data discoverable and understandable across the enterprise. Think back to the Yellow Pages. Before the internet, the Yellow Pages was one of the most effective large-scale catalogues ever created. It listed thousands of businesses in a consistent, structured way, so people could quickly find what they needed. Each business entry followed a familiar format: business names, category or service type, addresses, telephone numbers, fax numbers, sometimes the opening hours or special notes. All of this information wasn't the business itself. It was metadata. Metadata described the business and made it findable, comparable, and usable. An enterprise data catalog works in exactly the same way. Instead of businesses, it lists data products across an organization. A data product is a curated grouping of high-value related data assets. This might include databases, tables, files, reports, and dashboards, all organized to serve a specific business purpose. The idea of cataloging information hasn't changed, only the technology has. The Yellow Pages organized businesses using structured fields like name, category, address, and phone number. That structure made thousands of entries usable in a printed book. Later, retail catalogues like Argos did the same for products, grouping items and describing them with consistent information such as product name, description, price, and reference number. Today, this concept has moved fully online. Websites like Amazon and supermarket platforms such as Asda are modern, digital catalogues at massive scale. Every product you see on these websites is defined by metadata: product names, category and subcategory, prices and availability. This metadata allows customers to search, filter, and compare and personalize their experience. Without metadata, these websites simply would not work.
Now imagine our organization's data as a giant shop. Every item in this shop represents a data product, and in Microsoft Purview, a data product is simply a group of data assets. These assets could be things you already know: databases, tables, files, dashboards, or reports. Just like a real shop, We need a way to display all available items so customers, our data consumers, can easily find what they need. That's the role of the Enterprise Data Catalogue. It's the storefront for all our data products. But here's the challenge. Some items in a shop require special handling. For example, alcohol can only be sold to people over 18 or 21. Similarly, some data products are sensitive and must be protected, either by restricting who can access them or even who can see they exist. Don't worry, we have solutions for these scenarios through governance and security controls in Purview.
An enterprise data catalog isn't just about listing data, it's about ownership. All data needs a clear owner to ensure it's managed, trusted, and safe for use. Ultimately, responsibility and accountability rest with the data owner to decide whether and how their data is registered and published within the Enterprise Data Catalogue. When we say all data should be in the catalogue, it's important to remember what we're really talking about: metadata, not the actual data itself. Think back to the Argos catalogue. Argos doesn't store the sofa in the book. It stores the description, price, and order number. Similarly, Microsoft Purview never holds your data. It only holds the metadata that describes it. This approach is secure and safe because the actual data stays in its original systems. Purview simply gives us visibility and governance. And this is a journey we're on together, step by step, so we can build trust, improve data health, and protect sensitive information across the organization. Registering data in the catalogue is not a risk. It's a safeguard. Without cataloging, we lose visibility into where sensitive data exists, who owns it, how it flows across systems. That lack of visibility creates compliance risk and makes security harder to enforce. Cataloging sensitive data does not make it less secure. It makes it more secure and more compliant. Even your data strategy will emphasize the organization's commitment to managing data comprehensively and responsibly, which directly aligns with the need for a structured enterprise data catalog and strong governance across all data, including sensitive and personally identifiable information. Here is a question back. If data is considered too sensitive to be included in the enterprise data catalog, how do we, and how do you, manage the associated risks, understand where it exists, who owns it, and ensures it is handled and protected appropriately at the different levels, including the enterprise level?
So, why do we need an enterprise data catalog? Put simply, it helps solve some of the biggest challenges organizations face with data: visibility, trust, control, and efficiency. Today, many organizations struggle to answer some basic but critical questions. What data do we have? Who owns it? Can it be trusted? How do people access it? Is it protected appropriately? An enterprise data catalog helps answer those questions and supports stronger data governance across the organization. Here are 9 key reasons why it matters. 1. Clear ownership. We need to know who owns our data. Without clear ownership, accountability breaks down, and it becomes much harder to manage quality, compliance, and trust. 2. Better discovery and access. People often do not know what data exists, and even when they do, getting access can be difficult. A catalog makes data easier to find and supports a clearer path for requesting access. 3. Time and efficiency. Too much time is wasted searching for data, checking definitions, and chasing approvals. A catalog reduces that friction and helps people make faster, better informed decisions. 4. Improved data maturity. If users see data as unmanaged or immature, they are less likely to use it. A catalog helps demonstrate structure, governance, and ownership, which builds confidence in the organization's data. 5. Breaking down silos. Data is often spread across multiple systems and teams. A catalog provides a more unified view, helping people understand what exists across the wider organization. 6. Reducing duplication and inconsistency. Different teams may create duplicate data sets or use different definitions for the same thing. A catalogue supports standardization, improves consistency, and reduces duplication. 7. Compliance and regulatory support. Without visibility, sensitive data such as personal or health data is harder to manage and protect. A catalogue strengthens governance by supporting classification, visibility, and better compliance controls. 8. Better data quality. Poor quality data leads to poor decisions. A catalogue can help surface data health information, identify issues earlier, and support improvement over time. 9. Greater trust in data. If people do not know where data comes from, how it is managed, or who is responsible for it, they will not trust it. Ownership, lineage, and governance help build that trust. So in summary, an enterprise data catalog is not just a list of data. It is a key enabler of trusted data, better governance, and more confident decision-making across the organization.
Thank you for listening. An enterprise data catalog is more than a list of data. By cataloging metadata, we make data easier to find, understand, govern, and protect. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.